Within this concept of future of nostalgia, the artists explore possible futures. And the question is more, what if, than it is, what is.
Hi, Arnaud Morand. So happy to meet you in Tokyo for the exhibition Future of Nostalgia, presented as part of Tokyo Art Week. The exhibition brings together 21 artists from AlUla's residency program in Saudi Arabia. Between archaeology and speculation, Future of Nostalgia asks a very contemporary question. How do we keep creating in a world where the past keeps resurfacing and the future already feels fragile?
The idea is not to consider nostalgia as a mere sentiment of yearning or melancholy. Quite the contrary. We consider nostalgia as an active sentiment that potentially has the power to shape societies in their present form, but also in their possible futures. The title, Future of Nostalgia, is something I borrowed from Svetlana Baum's eponym book, in which she really considers nostalgia as a paradigm that exists and can potentially inhabit time's complexity. So in a way, the artists are taking this idea and they're exploring how different narratives or even fantasies about where we come from actively shape where we might be headed in the future. It kind of questions the audience about who controlled the narratives, what voices count, what is omitted intentionally or not intentionally.
You describe AlUla as a palimpsest, a place made of layers, echoes and traces. How does that way of thinking about time shape the way you build an exhibition today?
The exhibition is also a good way to interrogate, to question, in a generic way, our relation and understanding of reality in relation to time. So how time, memory, perception of time, forgetfulness as well, reshape our perception of reality. In this context, having artists working in the field, researching, producing, being in connection with experts, with people that are not necessarily artists, is essential because it creates some sort of palimpsest that is at the crossroad of oral history, millennial history, element of pre-Islamic civilization, archaeological remnants that are coexisting, sometimes frictioning, with elements of contemporary culture and the desire of tomorrow. That is touristic ambition, that is urban planning, that is contemporary architecture.
Since 2021, the AlUla Residency Programme welcomed more than 50 artists. You've described it as a kind of laboratory. Do you think it's mapping out a different geography of contemporary artists?
Artists, they come on site with their specific way of seeing things and a critical eye because they need to help us to weave the story. By interrogating all this, the artists are leaving us with alternative potential realities that unfolds. And this reality in this show is no longer a static relic. It becomes co-authored, it's become rehearsed, it becomes revised, and I want to say even relative.